Alrighty, Lunchables. Welcome to the Lunchable trademark Iceberg. How tall does the stack? Yeah, I mean, that kind of works. Well, this iceberg is 82 entries, and we're going to cover all of them. I've also added a few bonus ones. Something to learn before we get to stacking, that doesn't make any sense, is that any entries with a small gray LM on the side are lost media or discontinued. This iceberg was created by Walker212 on icebergcharts.com. The link to the original chart is in the description if you want to follow along. Lunchy. This isn't on the iceberg, but it's relevant right now. And I hope it keeps being relevant so I can put it in the thumbnail. And let's be real, it's half the reason you're here. Lunchy is a Lunchables ripoff created by three of the most controversial people right now: Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast. Lunchy comes in 3 flavors: nacho with drippy cheese, cracker stackers, and the peak stuff. Lunchy has faced lots of controversies. Starting when Dan TDM made a tweet ranting about how Lunchy is promoting crap to kids who don't know any better. KSI, the big baby he is, had his ego hurt, and then went on a series of rather cringy schizo posts trying to justify Lunchy. Logan Paul also joined in on the one-sided argument, backing KSI up and acting as punchable as ever. Mr. Beast stayed silent, which was probably for the better. Lunchy was marketed as a healthy alternative to Lunchables, despite the fact that they were sending kids to school with Prime, a drink that has twice as much caffeine as a cup of coffee. Lunchy has also been reported to have mold in the cheese. Maybe the artificial preservatives in Lunchables are there for a reason. As of writing this script, Lunchy has most likely been recalled due to the FDA not liking their cheese moldy, bruh. As of now, December 14th, 2024, they are back on shelves and in more places than they were originally. I could go on, but this isn't the Lunchy iceberg. There's enough Lunchy videos out there anyways. Lunchables lore. This one also isn't on the iceberg, but it's important to know. This will be on the final exam. Make sure to study up. In 1985, Henry Amelia and William signed as a way to get bologna meat more sales. It was invented by Bob Drain for the Oscar Mayer Company. Another reason for Lunchables' creation is because it's marketable. Why you? Yes, you. Do you hate your kids and don't want to spend time giving them food? Well, then we have a solution for you. Just send those little rascals with a Lunchable TM. They were released in 1988 when Kraft merged with Oscar Mayer, resulting in cheese being added to the bologna and cracker combo, making the ever iconic cracker stackers. Lunchables website. Have you, the viewer, ever wanted a bite of pure cheese? Well, we're gonna have to wait to talk about that. Upon clicking the website, we are reminded that our corporal overlords are advertising to us at this very moment. And then we are given the most important choice of our lives: kids or parents. So I clicked the kids section because I'm not a parent. We get told to wait. They were fake?
Of course they were fake!
Scrolling down, we see peak marketing. The Lunchables. Have you ever wanted to bite a pure cheese? Well, all you need is 1 pack of chicken nugget kebabables and 3 cracker stacker packs, which cost only $20. Follow this simple set of instructions, and you now have a boat that will crumple at the slightest movement. And now you have it. The silly contraption with the bite of pure cheese. I would have built it in real life and recorded that, but it's $20. Anyways, on to the parents section. Sign up to the Lunchables newsletter. Don't mind if I do. I'm sure this will have no repercussions. Oh no. No, there's hundreds of Lunchables. We also get buy now. Buy Lunchables now. Overall, 0 out of 10. No cool games. Wait, cool games? I got an idea for the next oh, never mind. It's 1,000 entries long. Various products. Okay, so this is an umbrella entry I'm making to make the iceberg easier for me to make. Lunchables has collaborated with various companies to make a yummy dessert or drink. They are the following: Skittles, Nerds, Kit Kat, Crunch, Capri Sun Our Beloved, Reese's, Dole, and Airheads. All of these are in circulation, unlike the two that we'll cover shortly. sweepstakes. Lunchable sweepstakes were and still are sweepstakes that are held to promote the product. They give children a chance to gamble just like their daddies. The sweepstakes are 100% legitimate unless this screenshot is Lunchable propaganda. The most recent sweepstake as of writing the script is the Transformers 1 ticket sweepstake, where you can get 2 tickets. Something isn't adding up. 4,000 winners were selected to be condemned to a movie theater with a friend. Kraft Heinz. Kraft Heinz is the company that owns Oscar Mayer, which owns the Lunchable brand, and was the producer of the cheese that allowed for the creation of the holy trinity of what makes a Lunchable interweave to the cracker stackers. Platypus and Jackalope. Platy and Jackie were the names of the platypus and jackalope used in marketing. A jackalope is a rabbit with antlers, by the way. Yes, I used they were because they are canonically dead now. I'll elaborate in a bit. The iconic duo was commonly used in advertisements showing their silly shenanigans and chicanery. I remember seeing them in every Lunchable ad I saw. Unfortunately, they passed away when they were taken away from their rightful place on the Lunchables container. And it's very likely we witnessed the death of Jackie in the comics, where he got stuck into the ground of a valley after he went bungee jumping, most likely fracturing his skull from the force of the impact. Knockoffs. It seems today that all you see is we did this bit last time. Family Guy cutaway guy. It seems today that all you see is that there's a Breaking Bad cutaway joke in Family Guy. The biggest Lunchables knockoff is Lunchmakers. Yay! Lunchmakers are owned by Smithfield Foods. They are relatively successful though, as there are many variations similar to the real Lunchables. Garland, Texas. The main facility where Lunchables are produced is located in Garland. Not too much else to add. Kool-Aid. How perplexing. This one has the discontinued tag. However, the Iceberg must be outdated since uploaded. Lunchables uploaded come with a Kool-Aid mix. They are a bigger Lunchable. That's right, it's singular. Like I mentioned, they come with a Kool-Aid, some chips, candy, and of course the meal. It has 3 flavors: a turkey and cheddar sub, a ham and American cheese sub, and a deep dish pizza. They are still sold today if you couldn't guess. Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer is the main company behind Lunchables. They created the concept of Lunchables, as mentioned earlier, and are owned under Kraft Heinz. New spokesman commercial. Wow, I'm writing this during class. And recording it during class. I wonder why everyone's looking at me weird. Anyways, this commercial is the lore. They just got picked up off the street, and they just happened to be near each other to advertise kebabables. And then it was at that moment their fates were sealed, and they knew they needed to fulfill their prophecies of advertising mediocre snack food to children. And that was Layer 1, fairly short due to the fact that I grouped together most of it. Layer 2, despite being shorter in length than Tier 1, has a better personality to compensate. Let's start Layer 2 now. Taco Bell Lunchables. The Taco Bell... I'm not Mexican, why am I saying it like... The Taco Bell Lunchables were a collaboration between authentic Mexican cuisine and Lunchables. The Lunchables came in 2 flavors: nachos without drippy cheese, and tacos. The nachos contained salsa and cheese dips, while the tacos were 3 soft tortillas with beef, cheese, and Taco Bell trademark branded sauce. They were released in 1996, and disappeared from shelves a whole 3 years later in 1999. They were not formally discontinued, but were simply rebranded to move all mentions of Taco Bell to become the mini tacos and the more relevant nachos. It's unknown why the decision was made to obliterate Taco Bell from Lunchables. Brunchables. Brunchables are a wacky in-between of Lunchables and a hypothetical breakfastable. I hate this word so much. Like, oh, you need to eat brunch so you're healthy. Like, I don't even eat breakfast. I do not need 4 meals a day. And one of them... never mind. Brunchables are mid. Described as having a dry yet gummy texture. I mean, you can tell it's bad looking at it. They come in 3 flavors: bacon, ham, and sausage. All with cheese as well. Lactose intolerants are fuming. Fancy Lunchables. Why yes, I do want to consume Lunchables, but that is a peasant's food. I will indubitously and inconspicuously create a fancier version of the dish with a French name.
Charcuterie.
Is the name of this dish. Being a bootleg Lunchable, the costing about $20 at Safeway. It was invented in the 15th century and translates to cold cuts. And with subtle foreshadowing. Peanut butter jelly commercial. This is truly the greatest commercial ever, with this kid playing this song. Bet you haven't heard that in 20 years. That kid definitely got bullied for like weeks. Years. Actually. This has become a meme in the Lunchables community, with people replacing this song with whatever, like a slower accurate version. P3. P3 is a snack pack similar to Lunchables. P3 is also made by the Iceberg company. They are a quote-unquote healthy snack that come with 3 foods, usually meat, cheese, and some other snack, like almonds, for example. There's little or no affiliation with Lunchables, besides the comparisons that people make between the two, calling P3 an adult Lunchable. Well, Butterfingers. Butterfingers used to be one of the many candies thrown into Lunchables. Fortunately, this is now discontinued, because nobody except my friend who hasn't drank a Capri Sun likes them. Platypus and Jackalope's names. Whoops, I covered this one. It's still happening after the Breaking Bad Iceberg, yay! They're named Platy and Jackie, like I said earlier. Kebabables. Kebabables are the objectively most evil Lunchable variety. They are a pretzel skewered through chicken or pepperoni depending on which affront to God you choose. They are still sold and are common in the current marketing gimmick of Lunchables, as a pretzel is a good edible replacement for a toothpick in architecture. Never Be Bored Again National Campaign. This campaign was a giveaway where children could gamble with loot crates to get their dream hangout in an interactive, immersive experience. It looks like this, by the way. The website is currently gone. Opening the link gives an error page, so whoops. 1 million prizes were given away, including a trip to Great America, or making your very own dream hangout real. The Great Lunchable Shortage of 2019. Wow, we get a whole 2 weeks of school off. Oh. Everyone was stuck in their homes during those times, due to the awful virus. Because of the circumstances, people are buying less Lunchables. Far less, as parents have a greater incentive to cook a lunch instead of buying it from Lunchables. 2 years later in 2021, Lunchables seemingly disappeared from the shelves. This was the Great Lunchable Shortage. Theoretical causes for it are maybe because of COVID. Production may have decreased to avoid wasted product. This made it so that when Lunchable sales were back up again, they didn't have enough to stock the shelves before acclimating to the increased sales.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Ending the shortage. Another theory as to why is because people just stopped wanting to make their kids lunch and bought more. COVID was unrelated if this was the case. I need to stop using "and that was" whenever I finish a tier. And that what tier 3 is most of the discontinued products, with some other shenanigans and chicanery thrown out there. Platypus didn't wear a face mask. The Century is so biased against Platy. Both of them are guilty. There's a series of commercials called New School Rules made in the midst of COVID-19. Neither wear a face mask in the intro of any of the ads, and neither wear one in the rest of the ads. The only ad where they wear it is the face mask one. The ads are rules on how to stay safe during the pandemic, brought to you by our Lord and Savior,
Lunchables with 100% juice.
Lunchables desserts. These silly little desserts came in all sorts of types. The discontinued ones are Oreo, Star Cookies, Crispy Squares, S'more, Chips Ahoy flavor, Brownie, and many cookie ones. Probably a few more. The one that should be discontinued is the Treatsa Lunchable, which is an anomalous entity that it's a hate crime. If I got served this at a Domino's, I would disassemble the company. It is the Lunchable pizza bread with chocolate frosting and rainbow chocolate chips on it. Currently besides the Treatsa, 3 other desserts might be running, with the gimmick of dunking. They are the Cookie Dunks, the Dirt Cake, which isn't real dirt unfortunately, and the S'mores Dippers. I say might be running, as they aren't on the products page on the Lunchables website, but some are in stores. There's also a peanut butter dip, but I'm not sure if that's the same series as Lunchables or not. Neopet Games. Neopets was a website where you take care of your little goober. Do up-to-head games as well as collaborations on it. Eventually, Lunchables partnered with Neopets to make some Flash games. Unfortunately, Flash is dead, and I haven't been able to find an archive that worked. I found one, and got to see this. I was so hyped, only for it to not work. So tantalizing. What's this? Oh, let's go! The magic is real! I found them! There's 4 in total! Lunchables kayaking, where you need to avoid obstacles whilst collecting Lunchables. One of the Lunchables was a trap. Try to beat my high score if you dare. Another one is Lunchables Snorkel Race, where you need to collect more soggy Lunchables than your opponent. Tip, don't drown. So I won since I'm better like that, but at what cost? I didn't see my opponent come back up. The games were actually kind of fun since I was calling with a friend saying stuff like, "Oh god, give me the damn Lunchable. Oh no, I'm running out of oxygen." I also found another Lunchable Neopet game where you need to get these little critters to the Lunchable whilst avoiding getting them touched. There's also a game show one which just watch.
Best action here.
Lunchables Cola. Have you? The viewer. Yeah, I did that already. Lunchables Cola was a soda that came in American Lunchables like burgers and hot dogs. There were 2 versions. The one used for the America Lunchables, also known as the All-Star Lunchables, and the regular version used in others. Lunchables Cola was discontinued as all of the kids became proper Americans and childhood obesity became a topic of concern. The taste was said, as the wiki puts it, suspiciously similar to RC Cola. There's likely no connection though, as Kraft to my research has little or no affiliation with RC Cola. Pizza Dunk. The Pizza Dunk wasn't a pizza you dunk, but instead dipping sticks. Dipping sticks? What?
Big sticks.
You could dip it into either cheese or pizza sauce, but if you're a degenerate piece of scum and do not deserve to live, you can dunk it into both sauces, you cretin. You creature. You parasite. They were discontinued around late 2005 when Lunchables became a Sensible Solutions product, which made everything healthier, and ones that have been deemed unworthy are condemned to discontinuation. The Pizza Dunk being one of them. As it turns out, eating bread slathered in cheese isn't the healthiest to developing children. No burger, pizza, and hot dogs in the UK. Yeah, there are. Most Lunchables don't exist there. Only this luncher chicanery. I can't find anything on the reason those specific flavors were missing, but we can assume the UK saw how good the Lunchable pizza and burger and hot dogs were, and they were not capable of comprehending such cuisine, and such confiscated it from the citizens. Also, they were probably breaking like 50 UK FDA regulations. I don't know what it's called there. The company that produces Lunchers is named Dairy Leah and is affiliated with the real Lunchables. I don't know, I guess it's sort of a localization thing. Jello. Jello used to be another dessert in Lunchables. What could go wrong? Well, you see, Jello needs to be chilled or else it can melt. And give your kid a Lunchable with Jello in it during a 98-degree day, and your child will either be sad that his Jello deflated, or your child will open their backpack and be jump scared with their Lunchables being sticky. This is speculation, however, as Lunchables haven't stated why they were discontinued. Roblox Lunchables Racing. Lunchables Racing was a game on Roblox where you could race kids trying to win, but you always win. I say it was because the game is currently private, and it's most likely going to stay that way, most likely due to a contract between Kraft and Roblox expiring. And no one really wants to buy Lunchables after playing the Roblox game that is a glorified ad. So, they didn't renew it. If you check the group that created the game, you can see people begging for Roblox Lunchables Racing to be reopened. But that's very unlikely. All-Star Burgers and Hot Dogs. The All-Star pack of Lunchables were unique, as they came with the limited time America Lunchables Cola skin. They came in the mini burger variety and the hot dog variety. In 2006, the Lunchables Cola was replaced by a Capri Sun due to Lunchables being grilled for concerns of childhood obesity, marking the end of the soda arc. Later, the All-Star variety of Lunchables was discontinued completely in the mid-2000s. Fun Fuel. Lunchables Fun Fuel was a healthier Lunchable, pandering to the 5 food groups propaganda. They came in pizza, peanut butter jelly, and wraps. The slogan was, nutrition disguised as fun. This subtly implies they are actually not fun, meaning Lunchables lied to us. They were discontinued in 2005 due to this major contingency and controversy causing low sales. Fun Snacks. Lunchables Fun Snacks were actually fun this time. They are the Lunchables desserts that we talked about earlier. Fun Snacks released in about 2000. The strange thing about this one is that there are other accounts of people seeing them in shelves today, giving it a possibly discontinued status. Very unique to only Fun Snacks. They were most likely discontinued shortly after they were introduced due to low sales. Pizza Swirls. Pizza Swirls were the original treats, the bane of my existence. Pizza Swirls were one of those ancient relics being created in 1988. Pizza Swirls came with 3 pizza breads, pizza sauce, and cheese sauce, being the reason for the name Pizza Swirls, as you could probably swirl them. Unlike the modern incarnation of the Treatza, this version had real M&Ms, or at least rip-offs. It was discontinued due to being replaced with a healthier version, the Pizza and the Treatza. Lunchables Deluxe. In 1990, Lunchables wanted to expand their audience to not only kids, but adults as well. Lunchables Deluxe was made to do this, containing twice as many cheese and meat types, as well as mustard. It survived the whole 19 years before being discontinued in 2009 for unknown reasons. Lucky Penny Shop. The Lucky Penny Shop is a YouTube channel that primarily does toy reviews. In 2016, which is 8 years ago now, they made a video about the ham and cheese cracker stackers. They also made videos about other Lunchable types. It's all mixed up. It's all mixed up as a podcast made in the midst of 2020. It was recorded on Zoom, so you already know it's the highest quality possible.
Hello? I don't think anybody's in here. Nathan, hey!
Oh, hey guys!
Can you see me?
We can see you perfectly.
We got you. We can see you.
Yeah.
You're good.
Tree.
What?
Kate, I think
Bree.
you're breaking up.
Do you guys know? Can you figure it out?
Live Platty and Jackie reaction. It was made with Nickelodeon and follows our 4 contestants performing games revolving around acting. I only watched the first one because it's quite frankly unsufferable, and if they fail, they get brutally executed. Quite frankly, I'm shocked that they put this on Nickelodeon channel. I mean, that's a kid being like brutally tortured and killed. Like it lasts like a whole 5 minutes. Like it's like, oh my god, like why would they do that? Comic strips. The comic strips were a Lunchable promotional campaign, with every Lunchable box having a comic inside of it. They usually followed Platty and Jackie getting involved in some chicanery, trying to obtain Lunchables. There's also someone not understanding the joke of this one, where Jackie jumps off a cliff and gets stuck in the dirt. It's likely that this comic is Jackie's canonical death. Dylan. Dylan is a kid with no alter egos at all. He is featured in commercials advertising Lunchables, fun fuel, or fun snacks. He also has his own flash games, but I'm not legally obliged to cover that. The Great Delaney. The Great Delaney is an evil and anomalous being, capable of making Lunchables peaks that look like vomit, able to make a suspicious white liquid turn blue, and able to make Lunchables appear out of thin air. It is unknown who this mysterious Great Delaney is, because he hasn't appeared before. He meets his unfortunate death in the same ad where he's introduced. He gets mauled to death by children. This also marked the death of the pre-2002 stop-motion commercials. Wowee! I'm scared for how long this is becoming. Normally I would stop here after I've done 3 layers, but I'm a gambler. I'm all in on red. The tears are starting to get longer. I'm spooked, to be frank. Platypus is a side sweeper. Starting things off with a fizzle, Platy is a side sweeper. I couldn't find any images, so just take this iceberg as gospel. Swap yogurt for candy. In the mid-2000s, Lunchables replaced some of the candies in Lunchables with yogurt. Obviously this didn't sell well, and they eventually reverted the decision. I'd also like to add this was very hard to search for. Playground Panic. Playground Panic is a flash game made to promote Lunchables. The game is actually peak. You gotta run around throwing kids Lunchables while collecting them off the floor. Here's some funny clips from my Let's Play. Wait, this goes pretty hard actually. What do I do? Oh, wait, this game's kind of hard actually. Did I win? Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. You gotta oh, God. You gotta feed kids the Lunchables. Cause oh, I missed. Okay, I think I have infinite of these. Okay. Get out of the way. Oh my, I hate you. Late for Lunch. Late for Lunch is another flash game. In this one, you gotta run around on a funny scooter, collecting Lunchables to deliver to children. Once again, here are some funny moments. Please choose character and wheel color. Okay, fine. How are the controls? How do I go faster? Do we gotta what? Who is keeping these lockers unlocked? Go faster, purple guy. Okay, that was a bit greedy there. Okay, go faster. Oh my. I clicked that. Why is the infrastructure of this school so unstable? This is not safe. The books keep falling over. I missed that one again. Uh-oh. They didn't get the Lunchables. I lost. Lunchables Breakfast. Lunchables Breakfast was and kinda still is a series of long-awaited breakfastables. The original breakfast was released in 2014 and was pancake dippers with bacon. One shudders to imagine the abominations created at breakfast time. However, this is the 2014 one, and the actual original pancake released in the 90s, alongside the waffle and cinnamon roll flavor. All are discontinued except for the modern incarnation of the cinnamon roll, also released in 2014. Kebabulator Catch Game. Kebabulator is weirdly eerie.
Has dementia.
I thought I had cheated life and found this piece of lost media.
There's no music.
However, it just downloaded a random file on my computer, and when I opened it, it didn't do anything. It just took me to a web page I was down. Kebabulator on its own is I'll just show you. Steven Universe. My ears hurt. I want the Lunchables one. I'm saving this one. I don't like this. Oh god, what have I done? Particle accelerator.
It's not. It's not sitting down. It's not.
I managed to make a particle accelerator in it and broke the game. I have an RTX 3060 and it couldn't handle Lunchables Kebabulator. Lunchables Sega Games Tip. These were a series of commercials that show a kid being condemned to cyber hell and then being forced to enter the world of the game. He is then put into a torture device, being subjected to fast... That's all I had in the script. Just being subjected to fast. Not knowing if he hit a brick wall. He also gets his neck pulled and goes into the lava room. He is then haunted with information on how to kill guards in hit Sega Genesis game, Aladdin. This is all a dream though, and he's fine. Mega Packs / Maxed Out. Lunchables Mega Packs were larger, cooler versions of regular Lunchables. They were eventually renamed to Lunchables Maxed Out, before being completely discontinued due to health issues, possibly being replaced by Lunchables Uploaded. We're going to be coming back to Lunchables Maxed Out in a bit, so keep that in mind. Chicken Wraps. The Chicken Wraps were chicken wraps released in the Fun Fuel series. They were also advertised with a Dylan Matrix parody. The Chicken Wraps were discontinued alongside the rest of the Fun Fuel line in 2005 due to unpopularity. Lunchables Mega Game. Oh, then something just snapped. Something inside of me. I didn't film for a month. I didn't care about recording the Iceberg. Hello everybody, it's been 1 month. I'm back now though. Now let's continue Lunchabling. Lunchables Mega Game. The Lunchables Mega Game is a flash game where you gotta you stay around figuring out how the controls work, and eventually I get to move. You gotta run around and collect their sacred food known as Lunchables. You can also do this. To be honest, I don't really know what's going on here. Here's some funny moments. I can't jump. I can't sprint. I can only walk. Let's go. No. Okay. Oh my god, I'm uber charged. I will desecrate mailboxes, but I will not stoop to the levels to desecrate fire hydrants. Okay, they got into a car crash. High scores. Thank you. Factory Freakout. I hate this stupid game. You play as this guy, and need to scamper around and collect Lunchable Fun Snacks, TM, falling from the sky, whilst avoiding brain damage and also dropping the godly foods. The movement sucks so much. It's not even funny. r/Lunchables. r/Lunchables is a tiny subreddit, which has less than 400 members, and it also says it's restricted, and it's kinda dead. Scooby-Doo Lunchables. The Scooby-Doo Lunchables were a collaboration between Cartoon Network and Lunchables. They had an image of Scooby on it. It's wacky though, as Lunchables is now affiliated more often with Nickelodeon, a rival of Cartoon Network. designed to look like frozen TV dinner. The inside of Lunchables, containing all the food, is designed to look like TV dinner. This may have been done to make the kids eating it feel grown up, like their dad, coming home after an 8-hour shift at the coal mine to eat a TV dinner and yell at their children. The creator of Lunchables was bummed about nutrition. Did you know that Bob Drain, creator of Lunchables, doesn't let his kids have Lunchables due to the poor nutrition of them? Maxed out Lunchables were downright dangerous for your health. Wow! 9 grams of saturated fat? That's nearly the maximum daily for children. Not to mention the 2/3 amount of daily recommended sodium in maxed out Lunchables. We're really maxing out our childhood obesity rates with this one. Peak cuisine. Peak cuisine is peak Italian-American cuisine. It's perfect. You might not like it, but it's the perfect pizza. They are better microwaved. This is the truth. I don't care if you're 15, 20, or even 40. No sane person is going to sit down for a meal and go, yeah, I want some half-made pizza. At least microwave, so cheese is melted. The people who don't microwave the pizza Lunchables are the same people eat raw cookie dough. What is the point of trying to eat a meal and not even waiting for it to be completed? It's a copy pasta saying that pizza Lunchables must be microwaved. So, do they? Alrighty gamers, we have the regular Lunchable and the microwaved pizza Lunchable. Now from first impressions, this one definitely looks a bit yeah. So we're gonna see if the pizza Lunchables are better microwaved. I got a little bit of sauce in this one, so I'm just gonna. Overall, pretty good, but I do think the plastic adds a little bit of an aftertaste. Now let's try the better version. It's still hot. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they're better microwaved. That's just a fact. Turns out, they're actually better microwaved. I never had Lunchables pizza before, so I don't know if mine were just bad. But the raw one tasted kind of plasticky. The cooked one tasted about twice as good. So, microwave your Lunchables, kids. Lunchables sweepstakes, 2000s to 2010s. Around the 2000s and 2010s, Lunchables supposedly held a sweepstakes that was a contest. The contest surrounded people needing to create a music video in order to win something. No winners have come forward, and it's unknown if it's even real. It might not even be specifically Lunchables. It might have been co-hosted with Kid Cuisine, or maybe associated with Quaker bars. And why do I font so small? What do I do? Okay, fix it. You need to get a Lunchables box with the QR code to enter. The OP claims it definitely exists, so trust. Wowie! We're on to layer 5 now. I've been working on this for the past week. It's like a Sisyphean task. My life is nothing but Lunchables. Lunchables, Lunchable, Lunchable. I've started working on this like months ago. I don't even know how long. However, it's nearly over, with the last layer having stuff so obscure that only the most in-depth Lunchable connoisseurs know. Except you don't count. Lunchables Wiki. The Lunchables Wiki is a valuable resource in the production of this video. It has information on various Lunchable types and varieties, as well as controversies and other things. Recalled due to allergens. On September 21st, 2016, 950 pounds of Lunchables Ham and American Cracker Stackers were recalled due to a minor whoopsie-daisy. This minor whoopsie-daisy in question was accidentally putting the wrong nutrition facts on Lunchables. They swapped the Cracker Stackers information with the nacho information. This includes warnings in case of allergies for wheat and soy. The Cracker Stackers were missing the correct information, which may have caused an allergic reaction if it wasn't noticed sooner. This was complained about by a customer, and luckily no one was harmed. The Lunchables Iceberg. What? Let's click on this, I guess. Wow, there's a video for this. Might as well play it. This is definitely not scripted at all. The Lunchables Iceberg is an iceberg. It has important information on Lunchables. We're going to be covering this iceberg. Lunchables. Lunchables are Lunchables. Ham plus US. This is the most popular Lunchable flavor. Lunchables.com. This is the Lunchables website. On to layer 2. Tacos. The tacos were Lunchable tacos. Pizza. The pizza is a pizza. Dunks. Dunks are dessert Lunchables you dunk stuff in. Cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls are Lunchable cinnamon rolls. On to layer 3. Selva is K. What? You can't put K with no links and expect me to find things! On to the final layer. Munsters. Munsters are completely unrelated. Low. You know what? I hate this stupid bit. Break the VHS. You are not analog horror. Anyways, as you can tell, the Lunchables iceberg is an iceberg that is poorly made, and is also the reason for the good iceberg that I'm covering now being called the serious Lunchables iceberg. Lunchables alignment. This is the Lunchables alignment chart. Whatever you pick is your fate. Whatever you pick is your fate. Ready to be sealed. If you pick Kebabables, I'm sending you to hell personally. The good flavors, though, you're fine. But I will personally skin you if you enjoy treats. I will kill you if you like treats. Design your dream hangout. Wow, I somewhat talked about this. This was on the website of the Never Be Bored Again ad campaign. It was one of the main selling points of the website. It was a game where you could design your own dream hangout with absolutely no Lunchable branding except that. Guys, rate my oh, that's Gore. That's Gore, my comfort character. Roblox canceled items. In 2015, Roblox collaborated with Lunchables in another event. This one being bad though. The event was just a web page that advertised Lunchables. I booted up an archive and everything was broken. The video didn't work since archive.org isn't able to capture most YouTube videos. It also has a god-forbidden video game where you control a Kebabable pretzel stick and need to skewer following missing image icons. The event was most likely supposed to be better with accessories and stuff, and maybe even a game. According to the Roblox wiki, there were probably 2 hats and 1 gear. I say probably 2 hats, because for some reason I can only find an image of 1. Why am I talking so fast? You'd think that they advertised the iconic duo in their hats, but no, for some reason. Oh man, you know, so randomly. I'm so hungry, you know. All I could find was this horse. I also have reason to believe that the other supposed Lunchable hat was Jackie. Just because the gear that wasn't released was this. One of those guys that follow you around. You know, I have one from a Hotel Transylvania promotion. Let me just whip him out to give you guys an example. What? Where'd he go? So yeah, we got Platy, some random horse. So logically, the missing accessory would most likely be Jackie. But it's lost media. Speaking of lost media, the lost media iceberg is what I'm going to cover next. Never mind, it's 5,000 entries. Rare DK64 cards. Rare DK64 cards. These ones are listed wrong on the. These ones are listed wrong on the iceberg. In 1999, Lunchables released card cutouts in their Lunchable boxes. Oh, that is hard to say. The cards were based off Donkey Kong 64, showing the movesets for each of the playable characters. 4 of them exist, being Lanky Kong.
And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
Rest in peace forever, miss. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. I swear, if I get a single comment about Diddy Kong, I'm gonna. There's also Tiny Kong. I forgot to mention her. The prices kind of vary, and the guy selling them cut them out poorly, and they are yellow now. Who would have guessed that a child eating Lunchables would have known the value of random cards he cut out in them 25 years ago? Lunchables Pop-Tart. In 1987, Inventor of the Pop-Tart, Jonathan Pop-Tart, collaborated with the Lunchable Company to produce a perfect combination of the two. Introducing the unfortunately short-lived Lunchable Pop-Tart flavor. It had cheese filling and ham frosting. How delectable. Unfortunately, this cuisine was too advanced for the simple minds of 1987, and John Pop-Tart was unfortunately shot dead, and his active genius was left forgotten and scrubbed from the records. Only this singular image remaining. r/Lunchable Circle. Despite the wacky name, this is just a very small subreddit with less than 50 members. It's completely dead practically. r/Lunchables Conspiracy. Lunchables Conspiracy is the truth you need about Lunchables. There are 6 posts and 37 members, as well as being restricted. Even more obscure. The platypus is related to Perry the Platypus. Well, Google AI said so I guess it's gospel. Edit. So, Google AI updated somehow, and it doesn't say that anymore. I don't know why. Obviously, they have little or no connection. There may have been like one collaboration or advertisement at some point, but I'm not being paid to look that up. I looked it up, and there's nothing. They made $1 billion annually. Actually, they didn't. In 2022 or so, Lunchables made $1.8 billion. This equated to 8.6% of Kraft's total revenue, making them a great asset to the company. Intermission. Oh, we only have 5 entries left. It's almost over. I can make it. It's the final stretch. Throw the background away. Get a cooler one. Actor Malcolm McDowell appeared in a Lunchables commercial in 2013. I have no idea who Malcolm McDowell is. Editing me here. Allow me to interject. He's an actor who's most famous for these movies. He also does one-offs for animated shows, like... He did 3 commercials where the gimmick is that he's sophisticated and doesn't understand the concept of Lunchables.
And then taking a knife and fork, delicately cut.
Just eat it out of the pack.
I found that it's best enjoyed.
Enjoy.
Sophisticated snacking is brought to you by the
Party, Chad. I'm mad jelly. Cut. Why am I angry gelatin?
So it's just an expression, Malcolm?
And what are these Lunchingtons upvoted?
Lunchables uploaded, just more of the stuff they want.
So that
He's also a spokesperson for the Lunchable Company. So we got 2 animals they found off the street and an old man. Amazing. People are still grieving the removal of the red stick from the pizza Lunchables in the early 2000s. Oh, that's a long name. I wasn't even alive, and I can still feel the grief. Pizza Lunchables used to have a red stick as a utensil to spread the pizza sauce. This was a genius solution to solve the issue of either having saucy fingers from spreading it with them, or getting it on the bag, which then you have to put somewhere, and it's just gonna make a mess. Unfortunately, it was removed for no reason given, most likely because stupid dumb kids were eating the sticks. I feel this because I used to see my Ritz cracker dipper things. They came with the red stick. They removed it, and I was sad because my crackers would snap when I tried dipping it in the cheese. So, uh-oh, bad idea. Lunchables 1999. Waffles and pancakes. This was an advertisement made to advertise breakfastables, like the waffleables and the pancakeables. The commercial is about heavy themes of disconnect. A father works tirelessly to accommodate his ungrateful son's needs. His son is relentless, demanding he finish breakfast instantly, an impossible task. So he leaves his father to deal with the consequences of his son's own actions. The son consumes Lunchables, which are prepared instantly. Truly one of the most tragic commercials of all time. Okay, I don't really know what I was yapping about here. Kid bad because, yeah. I don't know. A very obscure Lunchables Flash game. This is the last Lunchables Flash game that is extremely obscure, with about 16 people knowing about it. The Reddit post about this stated that it was on the Lunchables website, and you can make your own treats. And a comment says something about skateboarding. So, I went on an excursion on Flashpoint to play all the games I didn't need to cover. Here's my excursion. Hey guys, I forgot to record my mic during the actual gameplay. So, yeah, This one's about skateboards, which is a lead, but you can't build your trees, so there's not even any gameplay after this. This one was Picnic Panic, I think. You have to go like run around and like collect Lunchables, and it looks like this. Half-word challenge. You gotta like do this kinda. I guess I just cut immediately. Oh, this is how Lunchables are made. This is the Lunchables factory. As you can see, the employees must select their difficulty and quickly assemble the Lunchables. Here you have to snipe the correct Lunchable type, or else you like get shot to dead, or else you get shot to death. Here we have to insert the hot dogs into the hot dog buns, and I guess I just started spamming. Yeah. Out of sauce. Nope. This one I just immediately started spamming. This is pizza pile up. Oh yeah, this is like Osu but cooler. This is like a Lunchable stack them in style. Oh my god, they're taking everything! No, you guys are greedy! Stop! No! No, no, no. This is cross country. I was a penguin and then died. As you can assume, I couldn't find it. But a comment says that one of the games was Treehouse Test Drive, another Lunchable Splash game. The final entry is upon thee. Lunchables Merry Christmas promo. 2012. This was a hypothetical promotion made for Christmas in 2012. I'm unable to find any trace of it that exists in the internet, and the Iceberg doesn't have any information on this. I doubt that anyone knows stuff about this ad. It's so obscure that there's not even a tip of my tongue post about this. It ceased to exist after it stopped airing. It's just leaving the face of the earth. Well, this could also be led into a more general topic as well, about the disposable nature of commercials, made solely to advertise and dissipate when it stops being relevant. Who knows how many random Lunchable ads are missing, but no one cares enough or knows enough to find them. Heck, there's probably some commercials that are just completely gone from everybody's memory, and we will just never know about them. Being destroyed and deleted. Gone forever. I don't want to act too solemn, so how do you feel about being a crushing wheel of death? Okay then. How do you feel about being excuse me, sir. How do you feel about being a dead body? You're gonna get up, right? No! Hey guys, welcome to the outro. This script took a lot longer than I thought it would, and also editing took a lot longer than I thought it would. Hooray. I am currently the guy from Freddy Fazbear FNAF Pizzeria writing this outro at school. Great job! You made it to the end of the video. If you're still here, then something stuck with you about my stupid Lunchable video, so you should subscribe. I forgot to add that part while recording. I'm planning to make the Iceberg. No spoilers. Wait, actually I found something. It's a lost layer. Lunchables Rule 34. No, I'm not talking about this. The L in Lunchable stands for lead. This is clearly common knowledge, but I'm not sure why it's at the bottom. Every box of Lunchables is personalized. That's it? That's the lost layer? That's just a bunch of cheek joke entries. Blatty betrayed us. Well, I'm gonna go get a treat now. I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, I'm here. This is unscripted. I'd like to thank you guys for the support on my Breaking Bad Iceberg video. Actually, let me check it right now. As of recording this, the Breaking Bad Iceberg has 452 views, and I gained about I'm bad at math. 7 subscribers from it, which, as a tiny baby man YouTuber, it's very nice. My efforts are starting to pay off. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.